Well, welcome everyone to today's stream, first stream, official stream of New Year 2021. We are back, of course, with Subnautica Below Zero. I want to say thank you everyone who's joining. Hi, Merrick, Colby. Who else we've got? Of course, Xbox. Sub to Mr. Spicy, guys. Hi, DeathCon. Thanks for joining in as well. Hoping we're gonna see some more familiar names showing up as we get going. We're gonna do some playing around, course, in Below Zero. Obviously, we do not have full release yet. Colin's hoping maybe they might surprise us with full release on, you know, January 1st, but we didn't get that. It's okay. That means they're just taking time to finish tidying up stuff. So we've got more goofing around we can do. Let's see how my bioreactor's doing. All right, penguins are still cooking. So they're fine. I'm fine. We'll leave it to let them process. They seem to be doing all right. I'm going to say penguins might be a really good bioreactor fuel in the end, aside from, you know, the time to raise them. You know, let's see. And of course, it's nighttime. Lovely, lovely planter beds. Plenty of stuff. Let's see. I hear them. There's one of my cryptos. There's my buddy. See, he's my buddy. He's not attacking me. He's my friend. I have befriended them. And they're also smaller. It's not that noticeable, but it is noticeable when you see yours that you release into the wild versus when you go and look at a normal spawned one. They are noticeably smaller, like I would say 70 to 80% of the original size, maybe. That throws me off a little bit. It's like I can't tell that quickly if it's mine or not, you know? Regina, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining. Hi, Nick. Hi, Jeff. Glad you are joining in. Thank you for watching the content. Glad you enjoy it. Jennifer Guitar, what's up? Happy New Year to you as well. Race Dude, hello. Thank you for joining in. So, what we gonna do today? What is everybody feeling like doing in the first official stream of 2021 in Below Zero? Is it, you see we got lightning happening again, storming outside. It's making the lights go crazy. What do we want to do today? That's all right. Bye, DeathCon. The world will still suck. I don't know. I mean, it might be okay. Hi, Felonious. Thanks for joining. Build a bathroom. We got a bathroom. I have a bathroom. I don't know if I've finished building everything in it, but I did build the bathroom. I mean, I guess I could do some more decorations in the bathroom. We definitely probably need an aromatherapy lamp in the bathroom. I mean, that seems like a given. You know, of course, at this point, we are on our own, so it's only our own smell that we're going to be suffering from. Grab an extra one. There we go. I ain't gotta turn it on. Hopefully fix that so these will turn, if they'll go back to whatever state they were in, as opposed to always being off whenever you reload the game. I feel like maybe the executive toy could be also fun. It's a concentration aid, you know, that background noise. But I'm thinking it could be fun as that, like, distracting you from the other sounds going on in the bathroom when you're in the bathroom. See how the picture frame works. We might do, ooh, actually, I wonder if there's a good poster we can pull in there. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go. It's motivational, and I've got a joke in mind. Let's see. That's the toilet. We're gonna put it right there. It's your field. Fertilize it. There we go. We got a fertilizer thing in there. I figured that. I mean, I guess we could put this poster in. It would help people poop. Like, they see it and they're like, and kind of poop themselves. That's why they're there. So Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Make it like a scare tactic thing. I feel like we could do more up here today. You watched last stream an hour after fireworks blew. I mean, we had fireworks still going for like 2 hours after the stream here. A workroom, like what kind of workroom? We don't have a fireplace in the game. We don't have wood in the game. Yeah, I know the whole aromatherapy thing. Y'all have to worry about it for myself, but you know, we'll be nice. We'll just, it's a poopery. That's what it is. It's not actually aromatherapy. It's that poopery, but it sprays it in the air instead of in the toilet. I'm assuming everybody is familiar with poopery. I think like their commercials, like their video commercials did really well and everybody kind of knows what they are. Why your power is changing so much. Okay. Put the sea truck poster there because it's crap. Do I even have the sea truck poster up anymore? I think I put it away because I didn't like it. Where'd it? Nope, there it is. Yeah, sea truck poster. Well, okay, it lets me pick up that one. Why am I not able to pick this one up suddenly? It's because you said to pick it up. Now I can't pick it up. Okay, that bothers me. Like, oh wait, pick up poster. Ah, it won't let me pick it up. I can't move it. I wonder if it's because I have something like that pressed up against the wall that's interfering with it. I wonder if that's the problem. It's acting like the partition's in the way. Yeah, okay. it knows what you said there. It says, no, we're not going to move that poster. That poster is nice. We got our bedroom, which is kind of the office space anyway. You come in here. Except I didn't put the chair back far enough and turn these on again. We got our pictures, the necklace, the potato picture. Oh, I need to put some fish in here. We need fish in there for our cosmetics. You know what? Thinking what could be fun. I'll go find a few of them. Do like instead of fish in the aquarium, just go rock grubs. It'd be kind of like those little glow fish. The I want to say they're not beta fish, but it's something like they sell them in tanks, like with the UV lights, the black lights for glowing, and they're like glowfish. That's all I can think of. They don't glow except under the light, really, but they can find kind of fun to throw the little our glow worms in there. Basically, what they are. Do I know Doctor Who? Not personally, and it depends on which Doctor Who you're talking about. There's been quite a few actors for Doctor Who. But I don't really watch Doctor Who, if that's what you're getting at. Yeah, it seems like I am stuck with crap in the kitchen. Yep, unfortunately. So, you know, I'm gonna go find some rock grubs. And I know... ooh, perfect. It's far enough back I didn't get triggered. I know of one place I'll find some. I want to see if they'll work. If they won't, then I might be like... I might throw a couple in the alien containment, let them kind of, you know, do their thing. That's the landing pad, so it should be over here. Oh, they're in at least the caverns for the prawn suit in this area, but I want to see if I can find my way into the back entrance, like right here. Get down in here, swipe, why I was bringing just the front module. Thinking this is probably not the place they would be hanging out because it's a little toasty in here for them. This is a diamond. Oh, crypto egg. So there's another crypto egg in case you are not wanting to make the full trip down to get them from within the alien containment or in the prawn suit area. And this is not even the right cave system. It's not opening up. I'm glad that there's places to find the eggs other than next to like some of the precursor tech. It was feeling too much like those were being treated as altars and the eggs were like the sacrifices. Where is that? I just want to find some rock grubs. We'll get hopefully some nice glowing swimmers in that aquarium. Make it look a little fancy. Maybe not. Is Borat 2 worth it? I have not seen Borat 2 yet. I've been really interested in looking at it, but at the same time, then I see some of the stuff, I'm like, I'm not sure I actually want to watch it now. You know, it's like I see some of the preview stuff, and it's like, oh, that was funny. And then some of it is like, okay, I'm not sure I'm going to be interested in this after all. I'm kind of on the fence for it. So I have not seen it. Another crypto egg right there. Right in this area. Yep. See right here, got that. So apparently the cryptos like heat. They like it warm. So you should be able to find a few more of those. The crypto eggs through the area. Anywhere that there's like high temperature eruptions. Alright, get out of here. I take a week off from below zero and now I can't drive. Is this? There it is, yep. Still feel like you should be able to drive through.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Oh!
Oxygen efficiency decrease.
Oh, I still got my cold suit on. I forgot to swap it out. Oh, there we go. I got one rock grub.
New
Oh, we got an extra one. Rock grub. Or diamond. Oh, there's a rock grub over there too. Yep, got two of them. 4. We'll start with 4. If this works, then I can always come back for more later. Grab some ruby on the way out. Why not? Ruby. Oh, is that? That's just a glow. Okay. Got my glowworms. That's what they are. They're glowworms. They look like grubs, yes, but they're glowworms. Glow grubs. Super fluorescent wiggles. Yeah, there we go. Super fluorescent wiggles. We'll call them that. That's the official new name. What do I think of the original Borat and the hotel? I didn't see that cut out. I mean, I saw the one where they were, I'm assuming you mean the one where they ended up running naked all through the hotel. And, you know, disrupting like the meetings and such. I saw that one. I am not going to call the sea truck that truck on live stream. I like to keep things kind of PG on here, but I will say I call it the sucks truck because it still sucks. Possible to drive through there if you're slippery and patient. Well, I am not going to worry about being slippery, and therefore I don't need to worry about being patient either. And there we go.
Captain.
My cryptos, I got 3 of them over there patrolling. The question is, are they going to defend me against their own kind? I probably should test that too. See if I can take them out there next to some of their own and see if they'll actually fight for my honor with their own kind. I think that'd be funny. Like, go fight your kin. Alright, we got rock grubs, we got supplies. Let's see, ruby and diamond, I know that. Featherfish in there as well. Glass. Okay, stuff like that. Diamond. One titanium. Yep. All right. So we've got 4 rock grubs. Let's see how these look once you put them in. Or don't put it. Okay, so I can't put them in there. Really? They don't want to go in the aquarium. Why not? They're an aquatic creature and they're small. They should fit. That's a letdown. I'll take them in the they'll work in the alien containments. Why are they not going to fit in there? All right. Featherfish goes in. The rock grubs can fit too. I promise that. That's a definite needs to be allowed type of thing. Need to figure out another plant for those. We still need some more, like, straight decorative plants. Like, I'm not saying we have to have flowers. It is kind of, you know, a cold region of the planet, but could definitely use some more decorative, like, air plants than what we have. I'm hoping we're going to have some more added for full release. The power's good. Am I doing? All right, finally through one pingwing. You know, not testing anything, not actually looking at the numbers yet. I still think the fevered pepper is probably the best power source for growing, just because one plant can pretty much fill the whole thing. And 2 plants, you have enough to eat afterwards as well. But it's looking pretty good for the penguins as far as raised fuel sources. I'm going to throw in a squiddy after this. We'll see what happens with him. Wonder how the lily paddler would handle it. Definitely going to be doing some testing as we get closer to full release, but just not yet. Okay, so I've got the general storage and work area here. We've got the kitchen, bathroom, you know, living quarters, office on the next floor. We have got the green room, the greenery room, so you get a breath of fresh air. You come up here, you can have a little snack if you really care to, you know, like, oh, dumb, you know, pick it right off the tree and eat. And then we've got this kind of, I'm going to call this like the serenity room. So it's like you could come up here and just be like, here, I'm going to sit and enjoy the blizzard outside. Not really the best thing. We need a TV screen in this. We need something that's actually like a TV. screen. Surely they still have TV in the future, some kind of entertainment. Have a, you know, have it live streaming like like somebody's like gameplay of Subnautica. Have like not even like really the gameplay, like a live stream that can make like a fake live stream, like a fake YouTuber or Twitch streamer, and have that as one of the things you can set it to, is just like a little animation that loops on the TV. That could be an interesting little cosmetic. And they would like a sports channel. We need like a sports channel, yeah, I would say. Yeah. Spell whole name of your pickaxe in Minecraft. What? I don't know the name of your pickaxe. Was it? I think you could pick up the rock grub in the original. I think they changed that at a later point. Good day, Juggernaut. How's it going with you? Jeff, the sea moth and cyclops aren't in the game because they wanted to go with something new, obviously. So we have the sea truck, and part of it is like, well, why do you need the sea moth if you have the sea truck? Just the cabin can function similar, though it is lacking in terms of upgrades. And then the cyclops is not in the game. Part of the reason I've seen for that is that there's areas that it cannot go to in the game. Areas where it just won't fit through to get into like some of the passageways. So the Cyclops was replaced with the sea truck as well, and you get, again, similar effect, but it's like Cyclops is Coke, the sea truck is like Coke Zero, with half of it being just, you know, just straight extra water thrown in there. Like, take a Coke Zero, pour out half, and then fill it up with water and water it down. That would be the sea truck, to me. Sea truck is just, it's basically a replacement for both, and it's just not that great for either one. Das Meeresweg über Steinausgabe. I could get a little bit of a pronunciation in there. Yeah, it's a better sea truck is, well, Cyclops is better than the sea truck because you have customization, like full customization, which is why I've said that they need to actually add a custom module, like just one that you can build into and give like snapping points and things like that, so you can go in and build your own fabricator in it, that type of thing, and ditch the fabricator module. Then do the same thing for you know, storage as well. Give it mount points where you can build the wall lockers in there and have it be like that. So instead of a fabricator module, storage module, right there you have a single module that can replace both of them and can be fully customized. So if you don't want all of it to be storage, you can use the fabricator. You want fabricator on one wall and storage on the other, you get better result than the fabricator module. There's a lot of other things they could have done with the sea truck that would make it much better than it is, that they just missed on. Like the planter module, they had a module that they were testing out and going to put in the game so you could actually carry and grow plants inside, and they disabled it, took it out. And that really bothers me because the aquarium module is pretty much useless, in my opinion. It is hardly ever, I mean, when I used it at the very beginning, it was like, okay, I can grab some eyes, because that's what we were using for food at the beginning. And, or not food, for water, because they didn't have bladderfish in the game originally. And that was such a pain. And I was like, okay, I understand you want to try to do something a little different. Get away from the bladderfish theme early game, like in the original. But they didn't pull it off. And they finally you say buckled, they wouldn't put bladderfish in. The eye's kind of gone now. You're not seeing him anymore. That's being the only way you get water. They changed it. They realized they made a mistake. It didn't work out. It's still a problem. I don't see why they never did that with the sea truck. Like, okay, aquarium module is no longer really that necessary, but a planter module is a better option. Or, more importantly, like I said, fabricator module. The design aspects are just bad too. It's not just me. Other people have said they're bad. You know, somebody, I remember commenting about it, you know, sharing my opinion on it, that it's not done for realism. Because if you were building a submersible vehicle, you're going to use every bit of space you can. Same thing with a rover going to Mars. You're not going to send it down there with this big placard on one side that says NASA on it, when you could also just shrink that placard down and then use that as more storage space for collecting specimens, have another analyzer on there. When you can add more function to it, to that wasted space, it would be done. And in this case, you have a fabricator module with the fabricator on one wall and a blank on the other wall. It's like, why is there no storage there? Why is there no alternative power option there? That's another thing I said. They should have a way for you to add additional power cells to it so that you can actually power the fabricator module, and by extension every module connected, independent from the main cabin module, so that if you do decide to take that cabin module out and do some work, you can leave the other stuff there as a base location, which is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a mobile base, well, or a deployable base. How is it deployable if it doesn't have power without the cabin? I just thought that they should have some way to add an alternative power option to it. There's more stuff that I've already been through this, and it's just, it resets with the updates. You know, like rebuilding the cache or whatever it is they do for it. So it's just gonna grab some supplies while I can. Again, trying to get some, try to get some more titanium mainly. So I'll go through this direction, find the ship wreckage, because there should be maybe some more metal salvage generated there now. Yeah, it's, for a rough draft, I would say the sea truck is okay. But it is definitely not at that point of saying, okay, we're about to be full release with this as part of the game at full release. It needs some serious rework from where it is now. And I don't think at this point we're going to see that unless they have decided, okay, we're going to rework it and release that rework as part of full release. So that's a possibility that we could just suddenly be like, oh, hey, guess what? We did an overhaul on the sea truck. Because if people were asking for us to fix things, we did an overhaul. But I have a feeling they're not going to do that, because then what happens if they do an overhaul of the sea truck, release that overhaul specifically at the time of full release, and then it becomes, oh, we hate this even more than the previous one. Bring that one back. Give us that. You know, what happens if that ends up being the sentiment from people after they do a complete rework of it? So I don't think we're going to see that with full release. That would just be, it'd be a bad approach to take, because, you know, that's why the early access. Build the game where you can test it out and get feedback as you're building the game. And it's not like they needed it to be early access. I'm pretty sure with the success of Subnautica, they had the funding to just build the game, you know, right from the get-go and have it fully paid for, not need to actually, you know, get funding through the early access approach. It was more of, we still want people's opinions as they're playing the game, so we can see what people are doing and how they're using things and what they want us to adjust for full release. So I don't see a big change to the sea truck happening without it being done before full release, so they have time to either reverse back again to what it is now, or to just instead make some more adjustments. It's not like they'd be making, I mean, they could make a small change, but a rework on it would be a pretty significant change. I just don't see that happening at this point. I see it being more likely we might get a few little tweaks, some balancing out on certain things, but we're not going to see a new module. We're not going to see other modules being removed. It's just going to be, here's a little balance. Like, either the last update or the previous update before the last one, they changed the storage capacity, so it's better, but it's still not great. It's still pretty lacking when it comes to storage on this thing. And there we go. Like, at least give me one more row. Right, one more on this side for these. That way I could have 1, 2, 3, 4 on there, and I'd have 4 spots at the bottom for individual items. Give us that. How about that? Change the amount of storage. One more column on those to give us more space. Even that would make a good bit of change to it, but yeah, we will not be seeing any kind of, well, somebody can create a brand new vehicle to add in. We're not gonna see anything like the Cyclops in this game, unfortunately. So maybe was it Lee 23? I think it was Lee that did the little luxury liner boat mod that I looked at. Maybe he could come up with something. It's like a new submarine. Welcome back, Jason. How to tell if your sister is a psychopath? Give her a Rorschach test. Or yeah, see if she has a lack of empathy. That's a more, I would say, a better one. And that doesn't even mean necessarily, I guess, a psychopath. You could say somebody, you know, she has a lack of sympathy. She sympathizes with animals, but not humans. She might just be a sociopath, you know. I don't know. She go out there and intentionally troll people on the internet as part of method of enjoyment. Yeah, as far as mods on the console, the problem there is it depends on, again, the console. I mean, showing my age a little bit here. There was a, if you ever heard the Game Genie, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, they had things that basically you would insert the game cartridge into, and it would recode stuff on the fly, so you could use cheat codes, give yourself like invincibility, stuff like that. That was basically like a mod of sorts for it, but it was modding it as the game code was being loaded from the cartridge. So with CDs, you didn't have that option. DVDs, things like that with the games, and it's been a long time since anybody's come out with something like Game Genie. But now, technically, with a lot of games becoming more of just a download, it would be more possible to see a game modded on console, but you have to get around restrictions for the console, which means you're going to have to do, you know, homebrew. You're going to have to do something to mod it. So basically, you are injecting code changes into the console to allow you to manipulate the games. So outside of games that support mods inherently, that have like an option in there to say load a mod, you're gonna have to do something like that on a console. That's why, you know, if you really want to be able to do whatever you want with a game, PC is gonna be a better option in the end. So there's some games I would just not play on console at all because I want to be able to do mods for them, and it's not going to happen on console. She hurts your half-sister, which is a toddler? Yeah, that is definitely a questionable action there. I would say, I mean, it doesn't necessarily say psychopath, but, you know, and I'm not a psychologist. It's been almost 2 decades since I had to study psychology in school. So I'm not going to tell you what the psychological definition is, difference between psychopath and sociopath, but I do remember seeing a thing where it was a study. It said, you know, the number of people out there that are known sociopaths is higher than ever before in history because we're so much more connected, and that looking at traits of people known to be sociopaths and people who are trolls, you know, people that just commonly go out and troll other people on the internet for enjoyment, that they share a lot of the same traits. So people who are consistent internet trolls have a higher likelihood of actually being a sociopath. That doesn't mean that that person is going to go out and, you know, kill a kitty or something like that. So I'm assuming it's a question of, I guess maybe a sociopath is going to be more of if they are focusing on like mental abuse or something. But yeah, she's physically laughing after she hurts your little sister. There's some questionable activity there going on. I would say doesn't mean she's a psychopath. I mean, it depends on how old your sister is. So another point there. She's like, you know, you got your toddler sister and your sister in question is 5 or 6. You know, it's just teach her that's not right. It may just be that whole, you know, gets into the nature versus nurture thing people argue about, but you know, you learn from what you see as being accepted. So if you don't get punished for something, you can kind of learn that behavior early in life as being that's okay because you didn't get in trouble. So I'm hoping that your sister is getting at least in a little bit of trouble when she does something like that. Not a magnetite thing. Nope, I was just throwing it in here. So plenty more titanium now. A bunch of metal salvage. Consoles do not allow modification on firmware level at this point. Again, I think that goes back to which console. I mean, I bought a Wii and it's homebrewed. My, well, it's my Xbox 360. The optical drive failed in it. I just haven't got around to fixing it yet, but it's, you know, homebrew hacked. So it really goes back to, you know, which console it is. I'm pretty sure the new Nintendo one, that somebody at least owns some of the models. It might not be on the Switch Lite, but I think on one of the original versions of the Switch, somebody did manage to homebrew it and make it where they could work with, you know, like load other stuff on it. You know, somewhere somebody's gonna find a way around it, because if that becomes the norm, you're gonna see them losing some market share, you know, or some sales, because some people will be like, well, I want to play this, but I also want to be able to homebrew this to do something else. They're gonna go with a different console. So another thing why, you know, talk about the firmware level aspect of it. It's one of the things that AMD got had a big blowback on, and apparently they still haven't changed their minds about it. But you can now, if you get an AMD Epic server, they have a fuse that triggers, and that fuse will hardware lock it to the specific vendor of motherboard that gets installed into. So if you get an AMD EPYC server, processor, and you install it into a Dell motherboard and then decide you want to take it out and put it in, say, a super micro motherboard, it probably won't work. And when that was found out, there was like a big stink about it, because that basically killed the like secondhand server sales for that. Like, oh, you don't need this anymore, you can't reuse it, kind of thing. There's no reason why you're not seeing a lot of companies jump on the EPYC processor bandwagon, as it were, right now, because they don't want to be vendor locked to a certain motherboard. And I've already seen stuff. If you ever go on the Home Lab subreddit, there's people already who have posted on there about getting an EPYC server processor off eBay and find out that it's already vendor locked to a certain motherboard manufacturer type, and they can't use it on anything but that motherboard manufacturer's boards because of that little fuse thing that they put into the processors. I understand wanting to control sales and stuff, but there are some things that companies are, really going to hurt themselves with by restricting the owner's choice on what they can do with it. And I know at some point somebody's going to say something about Apple and that too now. It's the same thing. All these different companies are doing the exact same stuff. Restricting your use of something you buy, and that not yours, you got the right to use it. That's what it is. Yeah, it may be she has a bad sense of humor, or it may be, she thinks it's supposed to be funny because she saw it like in a cartoon, I mean, kids laugh at Wile E. Coyote getting hurt when his contraptions backfire at him. That doesn't mean that they need to go out and laugh when somebody gets run over with a car. All right, we gotta figure out something to do with this load of titanium I just got. I want to go out and get some more. So we gotta figure out something to use it towards. I don't want to do any more vertical building because I've kind of already done all the building I want height-wise on this side. Or then maybe I take that little extra climb out if I can. Because I could always put another one there. I'll have to take the ceiling out and redo it. Just make it a little easier to get up here to the snowman and to the diving platform. Oh, there we go. And I could go one higher on that. I don't know what else we need here, though. We've got pretty much everything covered. Everything just going well beyond some of the utility of it and just going straight to cosmetics of here's extra living quarters and such. Could work on my super massive solar panel farm if I have enough copper. I could probably, well, I'm not gonna have enough quartz for that. I can go get more quartz. But yeah, we could do that super massive solar farm I was wanting to do. Let's see, there you are. Start taking, oh wow, yeah, look at that. I am definitely going to be glad to have the snap builder working without fear of an update breaking it. So yeah, this at some point I'm going to build a super solar farm on this platform. Actually, that could be a good one for like the wind turbines and such when they're added to the game. Hi. Not impressed. So yeah, we need some ideas. Open to suggestions. If you have 2 AirPod cases with 2 AirPods in each one, so you have 2 pairs of AirPods. I'm gonna say, yeah, you might be a little spoiled. I don't have AirPods. I have earbuds that I use for listening to stuff, and you know, they last me all week on a single charge with the case, and you know that's hours of listening to podcasts and ebooks or audiobooks while I'm at work. Timmy, want some snack? What do you think of Timmy's new bed setup? He's got a new bed. He's like right here in easy reach. Yeah. Tail. Chew stick. That's one of his Christmas presents. That gigantic chew stick. He's only like chewed like an inch of it off. Jimmy doesn't have cake. He's got his little treats, his little snack treats. That's all they are, is just his little treats. What these? Yeah. Got him a whole new bed, and it's got storage underneath. I made sure to put it together for him so he have storage. So we got like storage for snacks and toys underneath now, which is great. I don't have to go get him anything. I can just keep it stocked in here. Got his Fox toy. I let him bring in what he wants to play with. And when he leaves it on the bed, it stays in here under the bed now. Right. Put that on his Fox. No Fox. It's a Grinch toy. It's the Grinch. Yeah, eat that. Oh, here, chew this. Do that. Yeah, it's a longer bed in one direction, but it's skinnier in another direction. So it took a little work trying to get the camera set right for him. If you consider having AirPods as a basic human right, then I would say, yeah, that should not count as a basic human right. Timmy looks like chocolate cake. Nah. Oh, you gonna bury that? Okay. Let's bury it. I don't know why he doesn't like those little treats. They're like apple and pumpkin treat. It's like these. There's just little apple pumpkin treats. And they smell very much like apple cider, but he ate like the first 2 or 3 I gave him, and now he just kind of like sticks them to the side, and that's it. What? Now I'm gonna give you one more on top. Yeah, he's got he's pretty heavy chewer on stuff. Like he's got this. It's not a bully stick, it's a bully strip. And these are tough, and it's taken him, it's like that long, and he's now down to this from Christmas Day. And then that thing, massive thing, it depends on how much he wants to chew on it. I've seen him go through those in like, you know, an hour, and that's for super aggressive chewers. And then I've seen him take like a week and a half to get through one. It just depends on how much he wants to chew on it. Hello, Raichu. Thanks for joining in. So, what are we gonna do now? What we're gonna do with this now? As well as I was hoping for suggestions. Oh, we need some suggestions for what to do with all this extra titanium. Where do we want to start a new base? Do we want to go somewhere else and build? Do we want to go and does anybody want to do like some exploring? We need to go someplace, show you where something is. Do I need to just build like a single base that is nothing but a continuing vertical stack of alien containments? What do we want to do? An office room. We've already got an office room. It's the same as the bedroom. An office building? I mean, if I'm gonna do that, that's gonna be a separate base. I don't think this base needs an office building. We could do an office building though, somewhere. Well, where do we want to do that? I don't think I'm gonna get to doing the Timmy? Where you going? Oh. He knocked his apple tree over. At least he's eating it. It's on the floor, but he's eating it. See, that could be a big solar farm. Actually, I wonder... Are you done? Okay, he's done. He doesn't want to be on screen anymore. Let's see. I think... All right. This is close to where I have my little shortcut. I need a good spot for an office building then. Actually, could be kind of fun to build it right here. Just build it starting in the water and keep going as high as it will let us go, since there is now a limit in building height. Or do it like right there. I can't see anything. Could go build it next to Marguerite's greenhouse. It'd be like, she's got her greenhouse, and then here's her office building for, you know, her to host a convention on the planet when she's no longer on the run from Altera. All right, I want to target. On target. There we go. All right, fully loaded. Saw that power dropped. And eat some shrub nuts. Not as filling, but they are filling. All right, so everybody's on for a base dedicated for Jason. I mean, we could do that. Swimming pool with an aquarium. I don't know how we could do a swimming pool with that. I don't know how we could, I mean, unless we do like a staggered, like I do one, like in between that spans between two. But it's not like there's a way to get just in from the top with the aquarium, because the aquarium's sealed always on the ceiling level. So I don't know how we could do a pool with the aquarium. The only pool option is gonna be like the moon pool. A greenhouse? Go build at the greenhouse or have a greenhouse? Because we gotta have a somewhat greenhouse here. And unfortunately, I can't build the same style of greenhouse. I don't have all the stuff that Crazy Lady gets. Oh, I'm hoping they'll change that. I'm hoping we get some stuff like what she has in her greenhouse for building options. And I'm thinking I'm going to take a little bit, but not a lot, supply-wise. I want to keep it where I can go and pick up stuff along the way. I think we might go build by Crazy Lady greenhouse on that iceberg. There's some good area up there. Like, climb out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's titanium. I'm gonna take some quartz. Yeah, I'm gonna grab stuff along the way, but, you know, take quartz, copper. That's enough to get things started. Oh, and, just so I don't have to, like, be constantly coming back, if this will produce a pepper in a moment. Actually, you know what? I've got a pepper here. We'll take one of these. That way I can put down a planter pot at the new base right off the bat. Get started on that. Alright, that should be enough. Running out of room here. Okay, Crazy Lady's greenhouse, which she should not be there now. It should she's back in her normal base. Just had a drive-by on a ping-wing. Make sure I'm going. I think, yeah, I'm going the right way. Should be this direction. Brown room? You mean the bathroom? I'll change the stream title when we get done. I hadn't planned on making a new base, so I blame all of you for that. I don't think I'm gonna need lithium, but I can always come back for it. I just gotta find my way out to her greenhouse, which is easier said than done when the weather prevents you from seeing stuff in the distance. I've already built in the lily pads, like right here, actually. I think it was right in this area. Okay, there's a whale. I'm still not to the icebergs yet, but I might be running parallel to the icebergs. Might be in the right direction now. When we start seeing some icebergs, we'll know. Well, it's raining, not snowing. Or sleet, I guess. Oh, I so want a sonar back in the game. That would help so much right now. Let's see if I can find what biome I'm in. Okay, I'm in the right biome. So I'm right here at the edge as it starts to transition. So this is right. I just can't see anything. It's storming and it's nighttime. And now it's snowing. Great. Okay. Alright, bots pad. I've got to be kind of close. I'll go this way. Abusable text to speech. Why? Why abusable text to speech? Mods can't get banned? Are you sure about that? I still have supreme power. I'm about to go out into the void and be attacked. I'm sure of it. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to actually go into the void, trying to find this thing, and get attacked.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
It's already dangerous weather. I can't see anything. Oh, I got hit by something. Yep. I did. I went too far. I'm in the void. All right, Lily Paddler. That's a good sign. It means I'm not in the void now. So maybe I was just at the edge. Okay, I'm going to wait. Try to give it time to clear the air a bit so I can see, maybe. Like hail. See that? That's a lily pad. So I'm seriously like right next. There we go. I just need some daylight and enough clarity in the distance to see. Grab some food real quick as well. And need to see if there's actually a nesting area in one of these. Usually they have that cavity where the whole fish are placing their eggs. We'll get some we can save the whole fish for the bioreactor. Wasn't for the Brinicle spawn part. It could be fun to build underneath. Like do a loop around on this iceberg. But if I remember right, I think yeah, there's like yeah, this little spot brings me right here. Next to where she's got her little walking path. And I'm gonna eat. Oh, hey, you know, got some more heat fruit there. How's that's in storage? I think it should still be okay. I don't think they spoiled quite that fast. Alright, we'll check in here just to make sure I didn't miss something. I don't think I did. Just make sure she didn't decide to come back. And yeah, unfortunately, notice we've got these little short, skinny planters. I can't make those. I still want this structure that I can make and still can't make those. Yeah, so basically here's what I can build. I can build these, I can build that, and build that. Some water, get that, still in her food. Yeah, I really hope we get some more of these as buildable options in the game. Like, I really want to be able to place... And why is there a reinforcement there? I just noticed that. Why is it reinforced when she's above water? I also want the nature sounds. I want that aspect for it. I want to be able to have a room where I can have nature sounds playing. I think that's like a must. I'm pretty sure I've built off of that one before. Or off a similar one. Alright, so now so I could try to sneak around here. That's not going to be the easiest place to get around. That's probably going to have some issues with the terrain as far as placement. I could also build like through that area, or I could just build up off of one of these. Also gives me an option for solar placement over there. Could build off of this one as a, I go up, you know, this way as high as I can and kind of build off the edge and try to work my way up to the top level there. So there's this one that has the little satellite wreck, but has also inside cave area, which is not where I'm going to be building because there's not enough room. That could be fun. There's the, I'm gonna say that's like a messed up boomerang, and that's the edge leading towards the void there. Oh, I got this one. What's this one? If I can even get up in this one. Oh, I think this is the one that's like... Yeah, it has that little passageway that leads down so we can see... Oh, there's a rock grub, but also a whole fish egg. You know, because it looks like a donut. Could build over here. I mean, there's a lot of land space, and we've got that interesting look there. And we've got this all the way around. Like, this has icebergs along every side of it, like little ice platforms. So that gives me an option to try and build spanning around in a big ring. I don't know if I want to go that far. Doesn't have it on this side. Okay, so what do we think? What's the, what looks to be the best location? What does everybody think of, do I need to just build next to hers, or should I try to build on one of these other icebergs that's in the area? In Czech Republic, you speak Czech. Not, yeah, well, yeah, that's just the Czech Republic. I don't know about Below Zero being worse on Epic Games. I mean, it may be a case of, I mean, the Epic Games stuff should still be moddable. It's really the Microsoft Store is the worst one because they have restrictions in place that prevent the modding. So you can still buy, you know, from the Microsoft App Store, get Subnautica for PC and still not be able to mod. So Epic and Steam, you should be fine, pretty much the same still. All right. So, besides the language discussion, what do we want to do as far as building on this? I mean, I could build here, or, you know, build somewhere over here. I feel like I did try to build on that one already. And this one just, I mean, outside has building areas, but inside, no. Actually, that kind of looks almost like a good spot just for the fact it's like a lagoon. And like, you know, come up here, park, and I can have a base that's sitting up in the air above it. I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking that is a... Oh. Really? It just glitched me out of my sea truck. Or, you know, put me back out of the sea truck again. It's like you're in the sea truck, but you're not in the sea truck. So it's this one over here. So we'll be next to Marguerite. She'll be our neighbor. She won't be like mad because we're getting on her property. Kind of like the way this spot looks in the end. It's just a nicer look to it. And Willie, Free Willie, get out of the way. Oh yeah, and can't exactly like drive all the way up. Oh no, 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 no. You did not just get me beached on here. No. No. Okay, seriously, they gotta give us an option to like push or something. Oh, come on, I am here. And now it might be stuck. Or if I can do this. Okay, that wiggles. Yay! Get back in the water. Did it? I don't think it connected. And I did some damage. Alright, so if you accidentally beach your sea truck, push it with the prawn suit. Alright, we're gonna do a walk with this thing, just so I have a way to look. Alright, come on, you can make it. There we go. Okay, so probably not going to be the best thing to try and build here.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
But, you know, I can build over this way.
Technology acquired.
Sea truck teleportation module. There we go. Okay, that's a good sign. It's at least letting me use, like, walk out here and it's not dropping me off the ledge before I actually get to the edge. So I did not bring stuff for plasteel ingots. Okay, that is in the way. That's a problem. Ooh, but I did. Okay, that's okay, so it is acting with the terrain here at least. We got some fun with this. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a multi-purpose room to start with, just to kind of get things positioned. If it's going to even work. It's not acting like that is part of the ground. It's working up to this point. Okay, that for this to work here, I might have to actually build up to it instead. I mean, we're going to need some kind of docking spot down here anyway for charging vehicles, so I'm trying to think how I could do this. I guess I could start here. I could build like moon pool over to the side and then have it connect up and going across. Oh no! Are you stuck, little buddy? Do you need me to help you out? Go! I'll get you out of the water. There you go. He's free. Also interesting option. It's not gonna work great, but what if I did the moon pool outside of here? Like moon pool. Like that. I get, you know, every place. So if I did a moon pool like that and then came in side this way, connector tubes, and then go vertically up, leading to a really, really, really tall vertical climb up there. So I want this to be up top. I want that to be like, you come up and you look up and there's the base. That could be fun. Okay, I want to dock this again. I wish they had not done that height restriction on the air bases. It's gonna make this more complicated. Okay, let's grab that. Or yeah, let's just some of all of it. Okay, I'm gonna save before I mess something up. How to unbeach a seed moth? Yeah. Well, I guess in seed moth, you can probably do the same thing. Actually, you know, seed moth, you might be able to do something with the prawn suit and the grappling hook. That might allow you a little wiggle room there. Oh boy, this is not going to be easy. It's going to be a a lot of reworking on this. Let me just start with, I get it. Like that. just so I have something. And of course, now the standing platform affects placement of the hatch.
Warning, emergency power only.
Okay.
Oxygen
At least I can
production
warm up
offline.
inside. So I'm out of the weather. And we're not going to get anything right now because it is obviously nighttime. But at least I can get a little bit of power when daytime comes around. Alright, I'm not going to get much. Ah, that delay. Hope they take that out. Yeah, I hope they change the animation for getting into the hatch when it's open air. Do it like the first time. You don't do it every time. We don't have the animation climbing up every ladder. You know. Oh, my buddy's trying to follow me. I think. Let's go. Yeah, I'll get a fabricator going once it's daytime. Don't have silver, but I can go get that. We'll do a couple lockers in there. I'm gonna make that like my staging point as we build out everything else. And oh boy, this is gonna take some work. Definitely would be easier with a snapping mod installed as well. You guys having trouble? They just dancing on the it's spawning time. They're on the beach doing their egg laying. I'm gonna say that's what it is. Yeah, they need to take that animation out after like the first time you do it. Do it once and then say, okay, it's good. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Some issues with the terrain too there. That's gonna affect things. Okay, that's connecting good. So 3 panels, maybe. Quartz now. I'm gonna go grab more. No! No! I'm going to hurt myself severely at some point. This place will need lighting if I have to do a lot of walking. Habitat power restored. Okay, so good sign there. Almost out of quartz already. Let's see. Ooh, no, I don't have enough. And I don't have enough anyway. I'd have to go get... I should have grabbed lithium. I didn't even think about that. I should have grabbed some lithium on the way here. I should have brought a beacon. Alright, so we got power, I've got a fabricator, and I'm close to the greenhouse. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put everything back in storage. Just gonna load up that. Food and water I didn't even realize I had. Actually meant to eat that. There we go. Oh yeah, I got it. Let me do that. Disconnect so I get speed, and more importantly, I have a marker to help me find my way back. There's a use for the fabricator module. Take it and drop it So you use it as a beacon, basically, for getting back to where you want to go. That's a use for the fabricator module long term. Is this multiplayer? No. And as far as the devs are concerned, they are not planning to do any multiplayer on it. Giant diving board? I've already done a diving board, but it was a natural diving board at the other base. So I've already done that. I mean, I could do something else, like a platform-based one, but I've already got like a diving board set up at the main base. That's, you know, it's just an iceberg piece. Oh, I got hit with a geyser, a little purple geyser bursting next to me. That's okay. Oh, terrain glitch there. I was wondering what that was. I need at least 4 lithium. I've got 2. Don't think I'll need that. So just saving some space. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Some more quartz as well. Okay. So we've got that. We've got a fabricator at the base, or the temporary you know, work room. So if I can, I'm going to detour back towards one of the shipwrecks and see if I can find a few more pieces of scrap metal salvage, and that will give me even more titanium without having to go and just drain more of my reserves that I've got back at the base. You should bring some sea monkeys out there and let them bring me supplies as well. Should be right in this area. I'll find it. There we go. Okay, so went around the back end. No salvage. I guess that was other salvage I missed before, and now I'm finding a couple of scraps here. Alright. I'll just take whatever I can. Of course, right here at the edge of the vents. Yeah, that's... Oh, there's one more. I'll grab that. And then it's time to... maybe I could detour... Oh, I might actually have enough now. I could possibly detour by the other, the bridge section. But nope, I found enough. All right. So more titanium means with the lithium, I should have enough for a large room. So get a large room placed down. Try to place it down in the right spot so I can use that as the actual main base and start building on it. There we go. Is stream buffering for you? Try refreshing your page, because this seems to be fine on my end. I'm not seeing any drops right now. Welcome back, Colby. Happy New Year, Danielle. Thanks for joining in. Timmy, are you taking a nap? Timmy. You cuddled up. He's cuddled up with his Grinch. He's got his Grinch toy there, cuddled. Yeah, he's hugging on the Grinch. That's what's going on. He's liking the Grinch right now. He's like, that's his snuggle buddy for a moment. Made a mess in the floor, didn't you? Alright, I'll put this here. Yeah. Covered up with his blanket. They should bring back the reverse camera. All right, one more. There you go. All right. He's cuddled up with the Grinch. He's happy now. Merrick, I will not ban you unless you give me absolutely no choice. And you'll get a stern warning, maybe a lashing beforehand as well. Yeah, okay, I got everything I need. So much easier to do this when you can see things, because it's daytime and it's not a heavy storm where your visibility is restricted. I understand the whole theme with the weather for, you know, it being an Arctic area, but there are some things with this game that makes me feel like they are against the building element. Like, oh, we're gonna make it more difficult to build in below zero than it was in Subnautica. Alright, so I've got plenty of titanium. We're about to get 2 plasteel ingots. And, you know, if I absolutely have to, I can always use that little building trick with like the tubes or something like that to extend this out as part of one base and let it still be connected over here. And that's the problem right there. I got to get away from that spot. Okay.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Yeah. I got the dangerous weather part. Maybe I need to put my cold suit on for this build. That might be a good option. Is to go with the cold suit instead. Oh, hey, yeah, this little spot. At least around. I feel like I want to use the pathways to get up top more for just the main part of the build, and then have the rest of it focused around that docking setup I was thinking for the moon pool over here. I'm gonna go down this way. Yeah, that works. So I should be able to actually build straight up at this point from there. And it's actually trying to snap as part of the base. You know what? I'll put this here for now. That way I have that and I can work from that direction. So that should still be part of the same base, treating like the same entity. So that's got power. I just can't get up there at the moment. But that does use some materials up and gives me a way to store it. Okay. Let me think how I want to do this now. Really should have like room for another one. I might just do... I'll have to go get the lubricant and lead, but I might just go ahead and try to do the... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get... Okay, that was a little weird. I'm gonna go get the lubricant, get lead from the other base, and make sure I got the titanium ingots, and then with all the extra titanium anymore I have to go gather, come back. We'll just start with the moon pool and work our way backwards towards where I want to build the vertical connector up, and then use that as the basis, because I'm sure at some point I'm going to build, if I do it the other way, I'm going to get to where I want to build the moon pool and then find out it doesn't fit because of some terrain collision. So it'd just be easier for me to go ahead and start with the moon pool at this point. Is this modded? No, this is not modded gameplay. This is just straight vanilla below zero. Yeah, let's stop with the whole simp comments, because that is against, like, I'm pretty sure, I think that's, I know on Twitch, yeah, that causes problems. But I believe it's also been stated on YouTube the same way. So yeah, let's cut that out, please.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So I got that. I'll eat food. Get my health or my water level back up. Food's not the problem, it's the water. Okay, 2 lead. I don't have very much of that. Lubricant. And, let me double check. Titanium ingot, yep, already had that. So that leaves only 1. Which I should have more than enough for that. So that's the moon pool. Yep, alright. And then just a lot of titanium. I'll grab this. I still have a bunch more on the sea truck in storage. And that gives me a partial charge on this. Not much, but some. And then once I get the moon pool done and powered, won't be a problem there. Yeah, as far as the well, versus original, I want to say I think they've done some improvements beyond that, and at one point they had an option there on cosmetic filter for the gameplay, and I think they just decided to go with one of the filters they were using as the stock normal instead, because they had one that was like a cinematic contrast. I think you might still be able to do that with like the below zero mods themselves. I think it's the SML helper adds in an option for color grading on the original. So I'm pretty sure it's probably going to do the same on this. So you might have an option, you know, still for that. But I feel like they did change the color grading to a different one stock for this one. Because at one point we did have, if I remember correctly, 3 different options for this. And the cinematic style just works better. It's much richer contrast, though it did make some parts of it just way too dark to be able to actually use. So I think they toned it back some on that one. Watching me stream was the only thing you did? I'm sorry. That's not a very good New Year's. You should have partied it up. You know, within reason, you know, staying safe, of course. Okay. So, time to build. And I think, yeah, this... There's also this passage right here, but it's got that turn to it. Whereas on this side, I can actually go like straight across. What I'm thinking is like this. Like that. So if I do that, go across. Yeah, that'll work. We get this moon pool. And... oh yeah, look at that. It goes straight across. And I forgot I'm gonna need some reinforcements on this. So that's as far as I can go right now until I get reinforcements. But if I go this way and stop about here. Oh yeah, look at that. So I can go up, and then because of that, yeah, that's gonna get changed. So that's just, that will come back out and I'll have it where it's going a different way. But see, it actually works out with this. If you look at the peak up there, I'm almost at the right angle as far as the way I was wanting to build this anyway. The only way I could do it better is if I was coming off that, but that's too sharp of an angle. That would not let me build it the right way. Okay. And yeah, I'm about to change outfits. Alright, so stay warmer. And oh wait, yeah, that's right. It's not just that. I need reinforcements. I need some more lithium. I've got 1 lithium and storage, so I've got to go get more. Actually, oh, that will give me enough to at least get a few more pieces. I can do 1 reinforcement, and that'll let me maybe get all the way to where I want to do the vertical connection. I won't need much in the end because it's just going to be the part that's underwater that needs to be reinforced. We'll do it on the side where you won't notice it as much. That was just this long tube. Oh no! Don't do this. No! Oh, great. That didn't work. Yeah, that did not work. I'm gonna have to swap some stuff. I'm gonna have to rotate a slight amount. Alright. Try this again. I was so sure that was lined up right. It looked like it was lined up right when I was swimming forward, but apparently I was just slightly off. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, move it to where it can reach here, if it will even reach all the way here. So that's gonna have to go left. That should be enough. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Let's see, I need clearance, so if we get right here. Can't move too much. I need, oh, there. Oh, no, that's not gonna work either. That's too low. And it's just going to cause it, I'm sure. This is not going to work out. Build from this direction. That's gonna be close. That's gonna be really, really close. And it's not gonna work there either. So, well, that's probably not going to work out. Yeah. That's can't get it to line up right. Why are you confused? Because I'm on the right. I decided to change it up with the new stream layout. If you don't like me being there, I can always go there. Just makes it easier so I don't have to like change my, I don't have to flip my camera so I'm looking at the video, because that threw people off before where I was on the left but I wasn't looking straight towards the video of the gameplay, so it was like throwing them off then. So yeah, it's just easier for me to put it on the right side so I don't actually flip my camera, and it's consistent between every single one of my scenes in this case. So I can go, you know, either spot left on the right side. And then as far as everything else, it's the same viewpoint for my camera. And I guess this is just, yeah, okay, that's not going to work. I want to do something different. Oh, maybe I could just build over here and have it be, this is where we walk up and into the base, and have the base start as like a platform that goes across and builds up. I still need a moon pool, but I'm gonna have to change my plans for the moon pool. Okay, so I'm gonna do some rearranging now. It is peaceful over here, at least. I mean, there's nothing attacking me in this area. I also can't target. Okay, why can I not target the thing I built? This is not going to be a good idea. Okay, I think I am at the right spot. If not, I am... Yes! I lined it up right. Oh. Swim while I hold my habitat builder and magically charge up the habitat builder without being electrocuted by the swim charge fins. This might actually be a better side to build off of anyway, just because it's a little bit easier to get up. Okay, so now big room. So I do this. Oh, that's in the way. And it's snapping to that other base. It's close enough that it's treating it like it's part of it. I actually might be connecting to it completely. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, that base is coming out then. I think I have enough room for everything. At least take the multi-purpose room out. I can get the solar panels afterwards. It's time for the kids to go back to school? Nah. I'm sure they would disagree with you. They probably want to stay home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or I don't know, maybe after, 2020, they might be like, yeah, let's go actually back to school. They might actually want to go physically to school because they haven't been able to. Oh. Out of room. Actually, you know what? I can make this work. There. Just that, random solar panel in the middle of nowhere. Take out the hatch.
Seek shelter.
Take out the multi-purpose room. Now I can place down the large room, and that's not going to snap weirdly and throw things off. So, oh, inventory full. Just got partway through. I was like, what's going on? All I saw was the habitat builder, like, just... It was like I was trying to smooth something out. Fine. All right. Now, back over this way. So I want to line it up kind of... Actually, I actually like that idea of lining it up where I am kind of long ways following that, so I build up and I can build over, or I can build underneath and it just kind of comes up on both sides of that peak right there. And with this, that means I could do like this. And okay, did not come out quite as far as I thought it would. See how this looks. So you're walking up the path, you come in here, and then we go through inside.
Emergency power.
Yeah,
only.
there we go.
Oxygen
Okay.
production.
This
offline.
will work for now. This will give me at least some kind of starting point. I'm gonna throw solar panels down here for now just to get them connected, and then I can do something fancy later. Have like one side be all solar panels,
Systems online.
you know, on the roof or something like that. And that might still let me do something interesting of a vertical drop down there. S-Boss, I'm pretty sure you're not 74. Till January 6th on lockdown? Oh, or January 11th on lockdown. Pierre! Hello in Sweden there. Oh wow, yeah, I'm almost completely out of power on this. I'm gonna have to do some... You know what? Actually, got an idea. This is so much easier to swim with this. There we go. Alright, so I've got my solar panels, supplies. Okay. It's a little, acting a little goofy with that. Throw a solar panel here, just again, just to get something going. Mainly use some resources up right now. I've got to build my fabricator inside. So now, at least got it actually started.
Welcome aboard,
With
Captain.
power, everything. Do the fabricator here. This will get rearranged later, but at least I've got something going. And I gotta think about placement now. Well, I can see for a moment. If I build out that way, that's gonna be... I could build that way. So if I build from the... If we say like A, B, C, D, do C on that side, I should be able to build out and maybe have it drop down still and try to go out to a connection to a moon pool. Not, this could be my connection across to the other side, assuming I can get a large room to build on the other side as well. Feel like it's gonna end up being a problem for that part. Ow. I'm not seeing anything in the dark is gonna be a problem when I keep falling and break my legs. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick... Well, I said quick, but then I can't see anything when I get up and out of the water. What? Okay, so... Is that bad I can't see even a short distance over there. Ah. Oh, hey, where do I put it? It's rotten, but I can still plant it. That should work. We'll get one of those going. That'll give me some food inside. Simplify things. Actually, you know, I need to move this. It makes sense to park on the side of the iceberg where I am actually walking up every time. I think that's here. Yeah. Oh man, I'm going to have to put some lights out here just so I can see and not fall off the pathway as I'm walking. Planter pot. Yeah, we'll just go with this for now. One of these will be able to produce enough for me. All right. That. So now that should hopefully be far enough out. And so if I am here, like right here, I'll get straight down. Yeah, I should be able to, well, I should be able to build down here. It doesn't mean I'll actually get anything to connect across over here. So I am, yeah, that's not going to work. That is not going to function for the moon pool side, so yeah, taking that back out. Okay, so instead, handful of lockers here, so I have supplies I can leave up here before I go grab more. Yes, like that. That's growing, and it's growing off to the one side, even though it should be growing in the exact center of that. And we have this. Okay. So I got something going. Let's see. That. Those. Not a bad amount of titanium. It's just it's not going to last very long at all. I'm going to see if I can angle this for better light coverage. Oh yeah, that helps. And daytime helps as well. We got 4 solar panels just to get this going. Got that. Got supplies in storage. 2 lockers full of titanium, quartz, copper, some lead, lubricant, stuff like that. Stuff for moon pool whenever I figure out how I want to do that. And so alright, so power, production, stuff like that's done. Now it's daytime. Let's take a better look. That is almost straight in line with it. So if I can't build across, which it might be good to build like on that one across and try to do, well, you know what, I bet that's not going to work because I'll have to build where this pathway's being blocked by a large room. That might be something I could build, like some multi-purpose rooms or something off the edge. I think we'll focus on more of just building this up higher and higher and higher
fluid intake
first. And yeah, so we got new base. foundation of new base, the absolute basics. Could be fun to have a little observatory from up top, like stick out, and you know, be a nice view when it's not completely hidden because of weather. 15%. All right, time to save. Hey, Mr. Sloth. You stay sober so your wife, daughter, and sister-in-law could drink. I mean, that's, you know, that's a nice thing to do. Bradley, longtime fan. I do remember your name. Yeah, Bradley Davies. I remember. It's been a while since I've seen you in the stream. But yeah, glad to see you made it. Let's see, we're just over 2-hour mark. Timmy. Oh, you're not cuddling with Grinchy? Here, you want this? Yeah. Timmy? Nope. Snack? Right there. Nope. Booger. Grandfried, thanks for coming back. Hello. What's that look about? It's giving me a look like, why aren't you doing this all the time? Oh, there he goes. Eating your snack. All right, here you go. One more. Now eat this. Eat your apple thing. No, Merrick, as Merrick says, Merrick is not here. All right, 23% on the tree. Let me think what supplies I'm going to need. Need this to have a control room, so I have a marker for it. I know I've got glass. I've got titanium, so I'm gonna have to get an advanced wiring kit while I'm gone. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna head back to the first base, the main base. And I'm gonna get some more supplies. Bring back here. Might swing back by a few spots along the way. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to leave something here as a marker for the moment. So, prawn suit docking module. I mean, I could have just left the prawn suit, but what's the point of leaving the prawn suit by itself? And taking the docking module, which still slows me down. So, yeah. So I'll just go back over this way. He's not gonna eat his apple thing. Little apple pumpkin thing. Look, right here. Yeah, he chewed on it enough to break it into 2 pieces and then decide he didn't want either piece after that. He's being picky. I am changing scenes when I am ready, Merrick. It's the whole point of having the gameplay smaller is when I'm doing just basic stuff. And I need, I need water. And instead of just draining my supplies there, take opportunity when I can. There we go. Oh, no, you don't. Come here. Ah. Oh, so now she does like this. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Alright, so I still kept it in the right direction. Crunch. Oh, I lost it. I was taking him with me and then he slipped away. They should have like an achievement for that. Longest distance, you've carried a dead fish on the windshield of your sea truck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. That go. We'll actually swap a couple of batteries out as well. At least the repair tool battery. I'm using that quite a bit. Probably should check. Oh, I'm out of power again. It's funny, it's like how much my power drains despite the fact that there shouldn't even be anything producing in the water filtration because I haven't taken anything out for a while. So it technically should not be using any power. That's got me healed. Okay, let me think on this. What was I needed? Got the lead and I don't have much. We need some lithium. That's 4 more big rooms. If I have enough titanium to support that. So that's fine to take. Might put some penguins in. But do I have a... Yep, I got a couple of eggs. You know, I may just go ahead and take these 2. And we'll do like... That's why I have to have like... They'll evenly place with penguins in the bioreactor. So if I decide to do bioreactors, I could throw them in as fuel instead of the whole fish. Because whole fish lives matter. But not really. We might be doing like a big vertical... setup like this again, just so I have plenty of room for them to produce. Need quartz, which I've got quartz. I may have enough for glass. Oh wait, that's right, I need an advanced wiring kit. That was what I was trying to remember. So of course the 2 silver ore, 2 table coral sample, gold, copper wire. Actually I've got no copper wire. Oh, actually, never mind. I got the advanced wiring kit from earlier. Alright, we'll take the glass because I know I'll need some glass for alien containment. Yeah, okay. And, I'm going to take one of these for inside the alien containment there. So we'll have production for that. I'll take the, little edible water plant. Was it the anemone or something like that? That gives me all those. And we'll snag one of each of these. And a spiral plant. Just in case. That should give me enough coverage all around. It's got me sufficiently charged. And so now that should cover it. That should be good enough for everything. You're watching on your laptop for more support. Well, thank you, Reese. So that's advanced wiring kit, so I can do a control room. We'll do that on the entry level. Got enough lithium for 4 more levels, and I might next time swing through there on the way back and get more supplies. We've got good round of plants or flora and fauna for an alien containment. Of course, I will have to get a second level for the alien containment before I put in the creep vine, otherwise it's not going to grow full height, which means it won't produce. So we gotta get at least another big room on top and 2 levels to the alien containment. Gotta at least try to do that. I think I can make that happen. So I got 1 glass with me. So that leaves 9 glass. That's 18 quartz. Just to get 2 levels to the alien containment. And I did not load up on anything else. Really, I could have just left the storage all there as well. I should have food producing now. Actually, I can get
weather approaching. Seek
I
shelter.
slipped through the terrain. Control room. Please tell me. Come on. Come on. Don't make me have to do it on their level. I don't want to do that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, alien containment at least. Let's go ahead and start placing that. I'm thinking towards the back. That way it gives me more room where I walk in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get more quartz. So. Giggity Lop Gaming, I guess that's what you're wanting to be. Got to... Good game, thank you, Lop Gaming. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Dragon Tech, thank you again for that. You are awesome. Yeah, it's some major delay on Streamlabs for this. I saw that pop in the chat before it ever even gave me a notification for it. That is... Yeah, Streamlabs, there's no reason why I'm ditching Streamlabs and going with something else. They're just way too slow. And too, too slow and too bloated on their app. Okay, they got that. So now, can I make this pop? No, not giving me the option. Come on. You can do it. I know it will fit. Alright, I'm gonna have to get outside to see this. Alright, how? You know what? I can do... Yeah, okay. So it's giving me access here. I'm gonna take that out because I need the quartz. Quite frustrating going back to regular non-modded gameplay. Okay, can I make this work? No. Okay, what I can do is at least use that to make the next level up, and maybe that level will work how I want to help me get out there and place down the control room. Yeah, it is like... It is one of those things where once you start playing with mods, you get used to the mods. You're like, man, this is awesome. I'm so used to using this. Like, Easy Craft is the big one I am missing. Just because that way, I mean, it's like... why is that not just an acceptable part of the game normally? When you got this habitat builder tool that magically takes stuff from your inventory, it seems like it should be able to magically handle a connection, you know, from nearby storage just as readily. Like, you never see you posting, like, here's my little chunk of titanium I shove into the habitat builder. So why is it we can't, like, just... Wow, okay, so it's really giving me problems building this. Oh, yeah. Probably need to be back inside. Probably a good thing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play around with the placement option then for the control room. For now, take this back out at least. That means I'm gonna do ladder here. I wish you could rotate ladders. Severely wish you could rotate ladders. Actually, you know what? Fine, right here. And hatch here. Okay, now it's time to dump some supplies. Actually, you know what? I could take all that out there. I need a bunch of quartz. I got 1 glass. So I need 8 more quartz. That's almost ready to be producing. That should be producing when I get back. Let's do a quick supply run to get some quartz. And, you know, that control room would have placed, I would absolutely have... I would just, you know, take everything with me. But since it has not placed, I need a marker. So I'm just gonna go grab some quartz. Specifically quartz. That's all I'm going to focus on right now, is just get some quartz. I see some outcroppings made for titanium, yeah, sure. But mainly I want to go and get quartz. I definitely want to do like a scanner room here, I think, just for the visual look of seeing like the icebergs on the scanner room. If nothing else. And that is a normal one, not a void one. Where I'm all turned around. There we go. Should be. Yeah, here we go. Anna Thomas or Anna Tomas. Thank you for subscribing if you're with us. Prime Sonic! Howdy! We haven't talked to you, or you haven't been on the streams for a little while. You've been busy. But glad to have you back and joining in today. Just doesn't seem like it, doesn't seem right to have the first stream of the year and you not make it. So glad to have you joining in. Oh, there's a spiral plant right there. Don't even have to go down into the little recessed area to find them.
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah.
Efficiency decreased.
Got to change my outfit again. Lithium. Might as well. No. Ah. Now his buddy's after me too. Okay, quartz. That was what, 2 pieces of quartz. I need 8. I'll keep going. I'm building my power up a little bit on this battery. Okay, so kept looking and looking, get back in, and then right there, just waiting, some quartz. All right, so that's, there we go. Hiding in the plants. Is that 3 left? I'll grab that. It's all needed for big rooms. I might as well grab some titanium from scans. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go, yeah, grab some more, but I think that is 7. That should be 8, I believe, is what my count was at.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
God, you can
efficiency
hear that
decreased. difference
in the voice tonality on that when it's horsing. It's almost sound like parsing, like there was an R in there. Yeah, I don't like that change to the voice. Do I like watching other Subnautica streamers? I mean, I really don't watch that many streams because I'm either streaming myself or I am working on video, or I'm at work.
Seek fluid intake.
You know, outside of that, when I just want to relax, I'm playing a game just for fun. And, you know, I might throw like somebody on like my other monitor or on my laptop and have it playing, but I usually have them on silent, just so I have some kind of visual to the side. I don't watch just for like, you know, relaxing. I usually, if I'm watching another streamer, it's like, oh, I want to watch them and see what kind of stuff they're doing, see if there's anything, like any ideas that maybe is like, oh, that's cool, you know, I like the way they did this. But for the most part, I don't watch other streamers for that, just because I like doing my own thing, like coming up with my own ideas and trying to find my own twist on certain things. So yeah, I don't generally watch other streamers, just again because of time availability, and because I, especially for Subnautica, I'd rather try to do things my way instead of trying to like replicate what somebody else has done.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And that's no, I did take that glass there. All right, so that was 1. So there's number 2. 3. Yeah, it's once you start finding certain stuff like diamond, lithium, things like that, is super easy. In the end, it comes down to now I can't ever find enough titanium. It's always titanium, or at some points it's been copper has been a problem, and then copper became way too abundant and had like too much. It's titanium's the problem now in this game, always, because that chance of titanium means you get a lot of extra not titanium when you're trying to get titanium. That's a goofy. Put that there. Okay, now all this, what I was waiting for, we're going to plant so that it should have full height growing capabilities. Oh, and I cannot plant that. Oh, I can't plant it. I have to chop it to get the seed. That's right. What? Okay, so I can still go get those. I'm just gonna have to, I gotta remember I chop those instead of actually taking the fruit. And this seems to be delaying right there on me transitioning from being in water to being out of water. Oh, yeah, gotta drop off our future fuel source. You guys get busy, drop some eggs. Now we'll take those eggs and, you know, use you for the bioreactor that's going to be coming. Right here, something with this spot is acting slow to treat me transitioning. Okay. Did not want to let me move. Alright, so we got 2 levels. Did not get the control room done yet, but we've got 2 levels. And I've got... I may just go ahead and throw the control room up just so I can have a marker for it for right now. I'm going to change this real quick. There we go. Okay. Wait, do I have a clipping? No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to go get the... that's not really necessary, that little edible water plant. Just be nice to have. Just for that one extra little visual touch. So I got plant production. Or, air plant for food. just get things started. We got that for when I need those resources, which I'm sure I will at some point. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just go ahead and do the control room. And I still have... Is that... Just... That was part of the glass. Okay, that's where that came from. Alright, so control room just to have that beacon marking it. And you know what, we'll just go. Let's see if I can get this to work here. It doesn't show anything. Like standard tubes show the connection. Why can't this show? There's a connection. There's a thing trying to be connected there. I can't. All right, come on. I can make this happen. There we go. All right. Not ideal, but it at least works.
Dangerous weather approaching.
So that
Seek
means
shelter.
I have a marker now for the base. Yep, just base. So we need a name for it too. Even though it's nowhere close to being done, we're going to need a name for it. Might save that. Good evening. Happy New Year, Ian. Thanks for joining in. I am going to use penguins for fuel source because we said whole fish lives matter. So take your pick. One or the other. Plus the penguins have a good, fit. They're 4 tiles. They'll fit in evenly on a bioreactor. Hi, not on track. Hi, Ashton. Thanks for joining in. Haven't seen you in a while either. Stranded Deep, I played that for a good bit, but I did it on Twitch, and I'll go ahead and say, it depends on how you like your building games. They definitely went more for the realism aspect on that, which means you can't carry a lot of stuff. So, you have... I mean, last I played, you can still use the trick with the little storage boxes that you find everywhere, and I've ended up having like a big stockpile of those because I got to the point where I was finding them all over the place. You have to worry about the buoyancy on your vessels, and there was just still tons of bugs when I played it last, but it was better. I at least got through killing all 3 bosses. I had the trophies for them and everything, and I just then got bored with it. It's a good game if you want like a realism aspect to your survival, but there's also other games that focus on the survival realism without being like over the top realistic. Like, oh yeah, you still could carry a lot more. I would say if you got it for free, then way to go. But personally, between that and another one for being realism survival, I would pick like Green Hell would be a better one for realism because it focuses a lot more on the realism than Stranded Deep. And Stranded Deep, you can survive off of just eating coconut. That doesn't fly in Green Hell because you got to worry about proteins, fats, carbs. So it depends on what kind of building you want to get out of it. But for me, Stranded Deep was kind of in the right direction, and then they kind of, started to miss the mark a little bit in some aspects. So maybe when it's full release, I might give it another try, but it's not one I'm like rushing back to. I'll say that. Yes, Asha, I'm ready for the FCS mods. I am waiting. Yeah, so you got my... All right, so the logo, I'm assuming, you know, I was trusting it worked because I never heard back. Like, no, we need a different version of it. And I don't want to give any spoilers any further than that than saying, yes, my logo is going to be featured in the new FCS mods. So, yeah. Kept waiting for my Mr. Spicy doll to show up in the game thanks to the devs, but, you know, we're going to leave it to the modders instead to give us the good stuff. That's what happens. Some more quartz. Let's say, was it or something else I was coming back to look for? There we go. Arctic ray egg. I'm not gonna worry about that. See, I know I need silver. Probably need to grab a little bit of that before I head back. There's a lot more quartz, which is why I'm grabbing here. Might try to swing over and see about metal salvage again. I think there's still a little bit left at the thruster section, and there's probably a bunch by the bridge section of the ship. I'm getting a good amount of quartz right now. Doing all right. I want to see I want an animation in the game with the whole fish. That, see, like that just went right through the hole. I want to see a penguin do that. I want to see the penguins just kind of like toying with them. You know, like, we're playing games with the Titan holefish and they just swim right through the hole in the middle. It's like it's a game for them. I want to see that in this. I like that they at least made it where you can see fish going through the hole in the middle of the whole fish. But I want to see a penguin do it. Like they're playing, and that's one of the things they do. I want to see them do that because there are areas where the penguins and whole fish both are present. And I think that would just be a fun little touch. I think it should, if it's already active in the game, it should just be a quick little thing like, hey, you know, add this little code to the whole fish for the penguins to go through them, like the little bleeders symbiote thing did.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. I'm going to get some fluid intake. I think I've had my game running a little too long. I'm starting to see some stutters. Might be almost time to do a save, quit, and load up again. Okay. So now, well, you know, I'm going to take the fruit just in case. I might as well. We'll do that. I'll just replant it so I don't come to it later for food, or, you know, to get one seed and then it's, oh wait, that was ready to break anyway.
Stabilizing.
Let's see how this is doing. Okay, gotta get some more thrown in here. Yeah, pepper, the fevered peppers work great. You see that, like right there. You know, one tree brings all the way up to just too shy at a full amount when it has everything it needs. You know, when all the spots are completely filled on the plant, it will provide all but 2 for the bioreactor. But they don't last very long. However, the penguins I put in lasted a long time. I could do like the cryptos and such, but even if they last a long time, you can only put like 1 in there because of the size. That's why I'm thinking more of the penguins than anything else. See what else I want to grab from here while I can. Not lead. You know, we'll take a few pieces of silver and some gold. Ruby actually should be able to get some nearby there. All right. Okay, that done. I snapped. Okay, let's see. That direction. Okay. We're gonna throw this in, and I'm gonna stay close to the terrain. I want to watch for stuff to get. Bermuda Lost on Survival? I haven't seen that one. Hi, Rudy. Happy New Year in Romania. Moonlight, thanks for joining in. Yeah, they still have it. I haven't seen a Mr. Spicy Pepper doll in the game yet. And I mean, I would assume if they were going to do that, unless they were planning to model it themselves, they probably would have asked me for something for it. At least I would hope they would ask for something for it. Hello, Field Creative Studios. Or is this Ashton jumping on the other account just to say hello as two accounts? Yeah, ion power cells are very nice. It's much better in the first game because we know we have a way to produce more. Even if without mods, it can be kind of a pain to go down there after a while, even with the portal to do that. I've got a lot of ion cubes now in this game. I know at some point I'm going to need them, and I don't want to be running out of them. So that's just a straight drop down. What? Okay, so I should be, yeah, I'm along the side of the lily pads. And all the whole fish around here. I think, yeah, this is, I believe, the same iceberg. Which means there should be whole fish eggs inside. Yes, it is the same iceberg, so I'm pretty sure there's some whole fish eggs inside that I could go get. I still gotta figure out how I want to do the moon pool for this. I have no idea how I want to tie the moon pool in, since my ideas I had earlier did not pan out. I mean, other than just having a section that comes out, drops down vertically into the water for the moon pool, I'm kind of running out of ideas. I guess I could build like over one of the edges like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look, all that. All the plants have grown in. It's an antenna seed. And there it goes. It's something with just this spot is causing that delay. I get out, I'm walking, and then it acts like I'm out again, getting out of the water a second time. We got one egg. Now, one of the penguins has produced an egg. Okay, so that's a decent amount. got food. Water kind of taken care of. Base. We need to adjust the coloring at least. And we need a name for it. So the other one, Jamu Spice Industries. We need a name for this. This was partly Jason. Like Jamu, Jason Murphy. So we need something other. What happened on the Braxis Prime? I can't remember exactly. It's something about like somebody survived on a Braxis Prime eating like salads of something. Like some beetles or something like that. I don't think it ever states why they were on a Braxis Prime when they were stranded. It's just somebody survived on a Braxis Prime eating like some kind of roach or something. Did he? Treats. Spice a la mode. Spicy a la mode and Spicetopia. I think we've done the Spicetopia before. I mean, we've done some, like, Dune references before, too. Which is always fun to do. You know, actually, instead of that, we'll do the colors. You know, I don't want to do black on this, even though it would be a good contrast. Because of everything being white. Let's go with a darker color. I don't know about dark blue. We'll do like a... maybe dark green could be fun. Just darker color because it's snow everywhere outside of this, so that would make it stand out more. I kind of like the idea of maybe doing like this. Oh, the massacre on a Braxis Prime. That's what it was. It was the weapons were taken off the ships because of a Braxis Prime. You know what? Ashton, Phil Creative Studios. Since you are including me in some of the new mods, I'll let you pick the name. I'll let you throw out a suggestion. I'll let you and CC make the choice on this one on what we're gonna call this. Timmy? Well, we'll bring Timmy back out. Timmy! Did you enjoy that? Yep. I'm not. Spicy ice. What am I drinking? I am drinking Mountain Dew. You're saying it must be named after Jason. The other base is named after Jason. That's the Jamu Industries. Jason Murphy Spice Industries. That's what it was. We did that. Jamu Spice Industries. So yeah, we need a name for the new base. And I'm going to let Ashton and CC make the choice. S-Boss, you shouted me out on your YouTube streams. Well, thank you. Sloth Industries. Oh, we can do that. Or, if we're going to do Sloth, is there a joke we can do with the Sloth name as well? Something tied in? Slow-Mo Inc. That's good. That's a better one. Slow-Mo, though that kind of makes me think slow-mo, like in, if you've seen the remake with Carl Urban, Dread, they had that, slow-mo. Bandit Camp, there we go. If CC and Ashton don't have something else, we're gonna go with Bandit Camp. I'm gonna claim it right there. We're gonna go with bandit camp. Timmy, eat your apple thing. Eat that. Eat them both. You on this? What's the dog's name? It's Timmy. Tiny Tim. No, Jason, we're not going to call it that. Yes, Timmy Cam. Actually, it's Tiny Tim, but we call him Timmy for short because I figured calling him Tiny might give him a complex. If he got called Tiny all the time, he might get upset. Spicy Frost. Which one do you like, CC? Which name? The bandit camp? Or Jason's suggestion, which I'm not going to do. I do not want to get... We're supposed to refrain from that one. Twitch has already frowned upon that word. It caused a big stir about that. I don't want to have any more problems on YouTube with that. I don't know what they're going to do about it. Alright, we still got one egg. I'm gonna go with, we're gonna call it the bandit camp. How about that? We'll call it bandit camp, and people can argue over changes to that. Or you could say, you know, at one time at bandit camp. Oh, Timmy. Was that you? Yeah, he's like, sorry. Oh. Okay, bandit camp it is. Timmy's trying to gas me out of the room. Timmy, that is awful. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's awful. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's the green color. It actually doesn't look that bad. It's not like off-putting, like super dark. Like the black gives like that sheen, but it doesn't always work quite the same way that I would like. So yeah, it gives a nice contrast. It stands out against the white ice and snow everywhere. And we've got it. Bandit camp. You know, it was said I'm gonna have to change the name. I'll have to change the thumbnail for this too. I want to do, there we go. The one time at bandit camp. And yeah, all right, that works. We got it named. We've got, you know, supply production going in here. I've got storage of supplies over here. I've got the fabrication. We've got 4 solar panels temporarily placed and 2 levels to it. So yeah, this is it's off to a good start. Did not plan to start a new base today, but we did. Timmy Gas. Maybe that's the name I should call it. Timmy Gas. Timmy Topia. Timmy is not a German from 1943. Though he might be turning this into a gas chamber. We're going to say that. Oh. Alright. So we are right at the 3-hour mark. And, you know, normally we do 3 hours here. But we're going to keep it going for a few more minutes. But we're going to focus more on you guys and chat. So let's go ahead and switch over to the chat. And you see, if you weren't with me on the stream the other night, I have completely overhauled the entire stream setup. Everything has been redone to get away from Streamlabs. There you go, Timmy. And basically, I've gone back to just OBS. Timmy's Gas and Go. Now, that's an interesting option. I think we're going to stick with Bandit Camp for now, because I don't know if Timmy's Gas and Go would actually work in the game. I don't think we have that many characters we can type that much into the name itself. I don't think we have that option. Joel, you've paused a couple times on TV referencing where I was farming quartz. What should they add as a model for the sea truck? Scanner room. I mean, the problem with that, and I think that goes back to the kind of the same thing with the the reason why we don't have a mobile scanner room mod for even the original game is with the scanner room code. And I'm assuming, and Prime Sonic's still with us, he could probably chime in on this, or CC or Ashton if you've looked at it. It probably has to do with the idea of it's a stationary point that it's scanning around that, and it's probably something to do with making it really difficult to handle the scans as it's moving. So it probably won't be something we ever see in here. And we're going to keep Bandit Camp. Yeah. Again, I don't think Timmy's Gas and Go would work in terms of character availability. I don't think we can use that many characters in the name. And it's not really Gas and Go when we have no moon pool yet set up. I didn't even get the moon pool in place. It didn't work. My favorite hot sauce. If we're going for taste... And you just remind me, I need to order some more. It's a name I don't want to say just because of it being I like to keep things PG, but it's crap the bed, basically, you say that. It's an Australian hot sauce. It's not like the spiciest thing out there, but it is one of the tastiest ones I've ever had. It's made by Bunsters, and it's one of their hot sauce ones. Oh, it's not available. They're out of stock. I'll have to check again. Yeah, I like it because it's a very thick sauce. It's not watered down. It's very thick, and has great taste. It's got good heat to it. It's not overpowering heat, and it's made mostly in Australia. I think that's one of the things is it's like 70% of the ingredients come from Australia. Tell you what, I'm gonna send you I'm gonna post a link here if you want to look at it, just so I don't have to say the title out there. But yeah, check it out if you're looking for a good one. It's a high quality hot sauce, and again, it's not over the top spicy. They say it's 12 out of 10 heat, but I don't find it to be that. I have much hotter hot sauces, ones that have actually blistered my mouth from a chemical burn from eating too much in one sitting. But this one is very good in terms of balance from flavor and heat, and it's not watered down. It's not vinegary. There was a set I actually got a couple of months ago. I was planning to do like here, use them on stream for stuff. And when I opened them all up, they were practically all vinegar. So I decided not to use them at all. So that would be my favorite. Right now, my favorite hot sauce is that one. So there you go. Reese, you are recording and editing your first ever video. You don't have to give me a shout out, but thank you if you want to anyway. I tell you, the best thing is going to be when you got to think of you're talking to somebody else. And at the beginning, I did not edit out that much. And then I learned that some of the people I watched and got me into this would be like, they would do like a 3-hour recording session and would end up with 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And in some cases, I have done that where I'll record like 3 to 4 hours and it'll edit down to 20, 30 minutes. And in other cases, I'll do an hour and a half and it'll turn into 20, 30 minutes. It all depends on how much active content there is. Like the video from yesterday with the outdoor garden, that was a little over 3 hours because of the time I waited for everything to grow in at points. It was over 3 hours, and I edited it down to under half an hour. So depending, if you're doing gaming stuff, depending what you're doing, you might have a lot of stuff you end up, cutting out, as it were. I'm Infected Jennifer. I've actually been playing it myself, like since the other night when we did that on the stream, and I've got to say I am very surprised at the quality of the game right now. Yes, there's bugs with it. Yeah, the AI needs work. There's things like that. I'm actually in wintertime or getting out wintertime, and it was fun seeing the river freeze over completely, but the animals don't interact with the water the same way your character does. They don't swim, they just walk along the river floor. So I had a bear that kept like growling at me, but he couldn't get to me because he was in the river and couldn't get through the ice. So there's bugs with it, but just the general building and survival aspect of that game is already just so well done, and the audio is done so well in it as far as the environmental sounds. I am very surprised and impressed by that game already. I think that one is going to end up getting, as long as the dev can keep moving forward and keep improving upon it and not end up falling into a trap of going backwards because of changing too many mechanics at some point. I think the Infected is going to end up being kind of like the Forest was. Like, it's going to be, people know about it, but it's not like a big hit, and then it's going to become a big hit in the end. I think that will be a really good game to check out in the long run. But I am not doing any more live streams for right now. I'm going to keep playing it, get used to it, and learn some more about it. And then whenever Below Zero goes full release, Below Zero will be the weekly video stuff. Pretty much probably all the video stuff, guide videos, tip videos, and gameplay stuff on that. And then we'll change the Saturday streams probably into the Infected. I might even do like Thursday and Saturday streams Infected. Might step back from No Man's Sky for a little while at that point, but I'm just going to play on my own for a little while. There is a mobile scanner room mod for Subnautica. I have not seen that one. Jason, Blue Yeti. I like the Blue Yeti. It's just you still have to do a lot of tweaking on it. I'll tell you that. It also depends on your room. That's why my desk is the way it is now. It used to be the airway, like completely, 90-degree turn from here, and I was getting room echo, which, is, you don't have to buy acoustic foam. That it looks nice. It's the better way to go, but you can break up the sound of your room if you run into that problem just by putting more stuff in there. Hang up a rug or something in the problem spots. There's cheaper ways to do it. I've managed to pretty much cover it better, and mainly by getting close to the microphone is one thing. Lee, I did not use Fast Grow for that because I was trying to do it all, legitimately in the modded Subnautica series. Yeah, I saw the new forge. It was actually, on the stream the other night with Infected, I had that crash, and the game actually had to repair the files. And I did another repair, and when I did that, it tried to download what it said was updated files, and I thought it was just something had gotten messed up again with it. But then I got in and saw the new forge. I've already built that. That is fantastic. Basically the same as having 5 of the other ones, but it's cheaper on the fuel and it's faster. Like, now I've got 2 rock containers to fill up because I'm going through them so fast creating iron with that. I was like, yeah, I'm going with this. So I am, really liking the Infected game. If you haven't checked out the Infected, you need to check it out. Danielle, we're just chatting. That's what's going on right now. A chili eating competition. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually had goulash. Like real goulash. Actually, I don't think I've ever had anybody claiming it was goulash and it was like something completely other than goulash. Well, I'm glad you got information for that, Reese. Food questions, because this is a spicy channel. We talk spicy food stuff too. I played Raft Iron back when it was on Itch.io, before it ever hit Steam. And I've played it again since it's been on Steam, like after they added the multiplayer and the random islands and everything. And I gotta say, I know they've expanded it because a lot of people were wanting more and more stuff. But when I played it the last time, I was like, this is... It feels like they've added so much that they're focusing on trying to do so many different things for other, for what people have asked, that the heart's gone out of it. So I am not a fan of Raft anymore. I liked it before it was on Steam when it was much more streamlined. It's all about building on your raft. But now it's gone to, like, they're just pulled in so many different directions with it. It feels like the heart's out of it. And so I won't play it anymore. CC, no, I had not seen the video you posted on YouTube about the update. Okay, so Bermuda is like Raft. That's probably why I haven't heard of it. Hello, Sanchez! Thanks for joining in. You're kind of getting in at the end of the stream, but Happy New Year to you. Schnitzel. Yeah, I would say I mean, I don't eat schnitzel that often, like, but, you know, it's a variation of a sausage. So, you know, I'll do that. I'm good with that. I'm hoping for a good 2021. I hope everybody has a good 2021. Hopefully things will get better soon for everybody. Merrick, your video, are you talking about the one you linked a few streams ago, or are you talking about a different one? Timmy, did you eat? No, you did not eat. I don't want you on this. No? You want a treat? Oh, there you go. Schnitzel isn't sausage. Well, then I may not have had true schnitzel before. I've had something that was called schnitzel. How about that? Oh, so thin meat, fried and fat. No, then I have not had it specifically called that one. The old one. Talk about the previous one that you sent me. I did watch that. Well, I'm assuming it's the same one, because when I went to it, I was like, oh, that's okay. You're joking. Timmy? You want to come closer? You want to come here? You need to eat that. Eat your treat. Eat it. No? Fine. I'm putting this away. There you go. There's treats put away. No, I didn't learn anything from that, Merrick. Have I ever read the Ogre Cookbook? No, I have not read the Ogre Cookbook. I did not know there was an Ogre Cookbook. Is that like Ogre Cookbook, like now I can't even think of it. That the cartoon, you know, the animated thing. What was that one? Shrek. It's like Ogre, like Shrek Cookbook, or is it like Ogre Cookbook, like something else? I'm looking. Ogre Application Development Cookbook? Is that it? Now, I'm not seeing an Ogre Cookbook other than like for 3D application development. I didn't watch it all the way, no. So I'll have to go back and find that video and watch it again then. Yes, Happy New Year. Again, Mr. Sloth, everybody, Happy New Year. Let's see, infected, what was that update? All right, so yeah, infected. We were talking about this earlier. They added the brick forge. Handled the work of 5 forges with less management and fuel, so it's cheaper because slower fuel burn time and 10 smelting spots. Also, and I think I just found this by accident, but placeable stacking, which is funny because I've been experimenting with like placement of stuff in there, and I had already kind of found that certain things like the storage would stack. Clay drop to the mineral extractor with not on extraction site. I thought that was already on there. I still gotta get one of those built. Oh, change. You can now place things on top of the brick forge. Little gift for game edge. I was trying to place storage on top of the brick forge, but it would not let me do that. But that was showing like placing a lamp on top of it. So I didn't try that. Oh, joke book. Trash item. Okay. I was trying to figure out what else it could be from for an ogre. Now, I did see a reference to how to cook man, but how to cook, or no, how to serve man is probably where they're joking for that. That was a Twilight Zone theme, if I remember right. I think it was Twilight Zone. It may have been Outer Limits. No, it's Twilight Zone. Yeah, to serve man. It was a episode with aliens coming down and helping us get like a utopia going, and then they were taking people back to their planet, and the book that they were following was called To Serve Man, but when somebody translated it, they found it was a cookbook. You know, it was about how to cook man. You know, it's how to cook us. We were the food source for them. How many subs do I have? I'll have to look to see the exact number, because yeah, since they cut it off to where it only shows a certain amount and not a definite amount, I am 25,561 as of this second. So you can, if you want to go ahead and get 39 more people to subscribe, then we will hit that 25,600. So they listen to him because he's been playing Infected. All right, well, maybe if I start streaming it, they might do something for me. I might, you know, see about sending a message to him anyway, because I've got some ideas on how to do it. Oh, see, I don't want to go and like complain with it. I'm trying. That's you know, for one, I'm trying to be a little bit more relaxed this year coming as far as with the early access games. As long as they have certain things in place that are well done, you know, I'll be more forgiving on other things. I mean, there are certain things that I find very forward thinking. This might be the devs for Infected. This might be something from players complaining. But I like the fact, looking at options, that you could turn off the swarms, you can turn off the animals, and you can turn off the cannibals, or like the Vambies, like the roaming Vambies at the campsites. So I like that they're giving options. Basically, instead of saying here's creative mode, here's freedom mode, it's adjust it how you want. If you don't want to have them around like attacking you every so many days, you know, style of 7 Days to Die, which is something I never liked about that game, was the whole metaphysical supernatural 7 days. You get this blood moon that gives them all superpowers. You know, I wanted a zombie game, and that ended up becoming the big drawback on that game. So I didn't like that. I like you could turn that off if you want in this game. You can adjust the frequency in the game. You could turn off the zombie or the Vambies at the camps if you want to. And you could turn off the animals. So it's like if you just want a creative survival building, you could do that. I don't know why you'd want to turn off all the animals, because you do need them for certain things. But you know, they don't have like just a creative mode. But I do think they're doing a really good job with it as far as focusing on the different play styles and giving people options on how they play the game Infected, instead of just being like, oh, you're going to be getting attacked constantly and that's just how it's going to work. The thing is, the swarm's bugged because I came back later and I've played a bunch since then. What I did was I turned off swarms and played for a little while and then came back, turned it on, and as soon as I turned it on, it acted like it was like immediate. I mean, within seconds I was attacked with 2, and this was like day 9 of gameplay in the game. It was like, you know, out of all this, they've never attacked me, and I turned it off for like a day, I turned it back on, and immediately they attacked. So there's a bug with the swarms, because, you know, we kept playing for a while, and it never gave a swarm. And it was, I would say I have like probably 6 hours of game time. I was at least around day 9 before I tried that, and they attacked. And it was like just 2 of them, but they bugged as well, because one of them came running after me and then stopped right there as I like hit them like the second time, and then just sat there just shaking, and I was just like trying to stab them and I couldn't even damage them. So it's very buggy right now, at least where I'm at. Yeah, we're like 20 minutes over. That's fine. That's what we're doing the end of the stream chatting right now. Since this is not Twitch, this is YouTube. If I edit out like 30 minutes of chatting at the beginning of the stream, it cuts off the live chat replay. It's not like Twitch, you know, so whereas some streamers can spend 15-20 minutes chatting at the beginning on Twitch, I'm not doing that on YouTube. We go right to the gameplay. At the end, we hang out and chat for a bit. What do you mean less and less professional? If you mean getting more and more relaxed, then sure, but I'm still like trying to be professional about this. Is why I completely redid the entire stream setup and worked to improve how well everything's running. So it depends on what you're meaning by less and less professional. You've seen 7 in a swarm? See, I've had that one swarm, and it was 2 of them, and again, one bugged in the middle of the terrain. The other one actually just stood there watching from the side of the house. So I had to actually, like, I just went in and saved the game, closed out, turned off the swarm, they disappeared, turned it back on, and I haven't had another swarm hit again since. So it's something's really buggy with the swarms right now, at least where I'm at. Where I'm building, though I'm thinking, you know, you said to build by the lake, which is actually a swamp, not even a lake, that I'm at. I kind of feel like I built in a good spot because I'm in the middle of the map, but if I was going to build again, I might build in a slightly different place just because of placement. I'm not going to build by the pond. The pond's good for fish, but when everything freezes in winter, you don't have any fish. I've learned that I need to start stockpiling more food for that. I mean, no space for professionality and entertainment. There's a lot of space for professionality and entertainment. I mean, you got to have professionalism, because otherwise, you know, you're going to just see everybody using the cheapest thing they can. That's kind of why there's, you know, higher production quality. That's people being professional about it. But if you mean like being strict and like uptight, then no. Yeah. No, yeah, we're done. This is just hanging out for a little bit and chatting. Gonna start doing more of this at the end where, yeah, we'll do about like, you know, the normal time frame as far as the gameplay, but we'll stay on for like good 20-30 minutes afterwards now on the Saturdays at least for chatting. If I ever see Gordon Ramsay at the restaurant I'm eating at, make sure to ask why he's there, just in case. I'm just going to ask him like what he's choosing to eat. Yeah, by the lake, well, the swamp area, deers and sheep are being pretty popular. I've seen the bears start coming and going at certain times. I did have, I think I mentioned earlier, a bear gets stuck under the ice when the water froze over in winter. So I didn't get attacked for a while. Like the boars, all that got stuck. What bothers me is the fact that the crocodiles stay through winter. Like, okay, here's a reptile. When it's cold, they're going to be hibernating. Technically, the bears will be hibernating in winter as well. So I'm hoping at some point that the dev will change it where it's like the seasonal changes will actually cause certain creatures to stop spawning and they'll just disappear. And so it's more realistic that way. That way it's not just you got to plan for having certain food, but you got to plan for also the fact that if you need crocodile skin during winter, you're not going to have it available. My favorite movie. Oh, that's a tough one. Timmy, come here. Timmy left. He's walked away. Come here. We'll go in a minute. Come on. You want to sit? All right. Oh, fat boy. You're getting fat. Favorite movie. That's a tough one. I'm going to say I've got a lot of movies I like. I'm going to say probably the hands down favorite one just for the acting, the story, just the overall execution. In the end, Shawshank Redemption. That's going to be one of my all-time favorites. Can always watch that whenever it comes on. But I've got a lot of movies I really like for, you know, the quality. Big fan of Tarantino stuff. I like the ones he's done. Also, Guy Ritchie, if you ever seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels or Snatched, both of those are some of my favorite movies as well. Just love the acting, especially Snatch. Gotta give it some of the actors in there, some of the characters that they created. It was just great movie there. Favorite football team? Do you mean American football or worldwide traditional football being soccer? So I don't watch soccer. I played it, but I never watched. Like, I don't watch matches. I'm not a sports person. I don't watch American football either. Can I boop my dog? You want to boop your nose? Can you boop your nose? Come on, boop your nose. Go, boop, boop. He actually knows the trick. Boop your nose, but he doesn't want to do it when I'm holding him. Boop your nose. High five. High five. Can you wave? We'll do this. Wave. You want to go outside? Go outside? Is that it? You need to go outside? All right. Boop your nose. Boop. I think he's ready to go out. Yeah, I don't watch sports really. I'm not a sports person. I've played soccer. I've played tennis, stuff like that. But I'm not one to sit there and watch. I'll watch occasionally football games if I'm like going to hang out with friends that are doing it. But the only sports I ever really have watched, like, and actually focused on is if I go see like a boxing fight or a UFC fight, and that's because I'm going to hang out with friends at the bar to eat and watch the match. But that's it. He's just got something else on his mind. He's not brain dead. So Timmy, you need to go outside. You need to go pee. You go pee. See that tail going. Yeah, he wants to go pee. So here we are. All right, we're not quite 30 minutes behind, but we are. Gonna go ahead and call it wraps for this. Yeah, he's just like, he doesn't know what's going on. He sees himself a little bit on the screen, but he doesn't pay attention to himself. It's like I could put videos of our dogs up and he'll watch the video because it's a nerd dog. And he'll just sit there and do this, but he doesn't ever bark at him or anything. Timmy's blanket looked like a pigeon face. It shouldn't be a pigeon face. If you mean like the shape of it, maybe, but it's like a, it's like an oriental dragon, like a Chinese dragon. Like one, not the American dragon, European dragon, Chinese dragon, the long ones. That's what it is on it. It was just one of the spares I had, so I gave it to him. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a wraps for this. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, for the stream. Dragon Tech, thank you again for that donation, and of course, all my members, everybody that's shown up. We had a lot of people come through today, which was fun. We had a lot of people joining in. Glad to have, of course, Prime Sonic jump back on. Hadn't seen you in a few weeks. He's always busy. And of course, Ashton and CC from Field Creator Studios, thank you for my inclusion in your new mods and for joining in for the chat for a little bit. And everybody else, thank you, of course. We'll do this again next week. Normal schedule this week. We got the Subnautica videos Monday and Friday. Working on trying to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as the guide video for Wednesday, and then Thursday, you know, the No Man's Sky stream more Below Zero next week. Well, yeah, thanks for hanging out, and Timmy and I will see you guys next time.